Hey guys, back at the garage again today. Today we're outside the garage because this will not fit in the garage. So today we're working on our 2006 Bounder motorhome. I got a lot of stuff I need to do, but what we're going to start with is by removing the front wheels and tires. I got to get a new set of tires put on here. Even though these tires look really nice, they were out of balance, and the one on the passenger side doesn't look good, and I'm not sure I can save it. But also what we're going to be doing, and I don't know if the camera will focus, if you know motorhomes very well, you know that they try to make them as light as possible, and in doing so they don't really give you much of insulation or sound deadening. So this thing's pretty noisy. They run some undercoat and some black paint under here. But what I'm going to try to do is once I get the tires and wheels off, I'm going to try to get up underneath here. I've got some sound deadening material. I've got some rubberized undercoating, and I'm going to try to put a little bit additional sound deadening up in here, up underneath the fender wells. And we're going to try to get up over here. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to reach it up above the top of the engine around the doghouse. So there's not so much noise coming in into the driver compartment, because it can get pretty noisy when you're driving down the road. And when your tires are out of balance and causing a lot of noise, that doesn't help either. Also, and I don't know if I'll be able to get to it, but if I do, I'll try to, up underneath the dash, the actual dashboard, in the very front is fiberglass, and there is no insulation or anything between the interior and the exterior of that dashboard. It drops right down into the compartment in front of the radiator. There's a large area in front of the radiator to the bumper, but there's no insulation there. There's no sound deadening. There's no nothing. So any noise that comes through there from the engine or from the fan kicking on and off comes right up into the engine compartment, or right up into the driver compartment, which if you've ever driven a Class A, you know. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to try to film some of this stuff and get some of this insulated in, and we're going to go from there. But we'll pressure wash this thing out, get these tires cleaned up, taken off, run up to the tire shop, get them swapped out, and then hopefully catch some footage of spraying the undercoat and maybe putting some sound deadening material on there. All right, man. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, we're back with the 1996 Bounder motorhome. So we got, like I said, we got the wheels off. As you can see, I got the wheel covers back on. We got some brand new Goodyear G670 RV tires on the front. The other tires were kind of chopped up and out of balance. So like I was saying before, I wanted to get up in here and do some spraying, and as you can see, it looks much nicer. I wasn't able to film this. This was a complete mess, trying to fit my body up under here and do the spraying. This is a rubberized undercoating, and I don't think I'm going to get any Dynamat or anything up in this part, because this is where the fender well is, and you know, all the water and road debris is going to be splashing up. So hopefully this is going to do the trick. I went ahead and got a lot of it sprayed on both sides, so it's looking pretty good. I'm going to work on the other side here soon. Let's see, I'm going to roll this around. Oh, I guess it fell off. I had a tag on the tire I was going to show you. But these are the Goodyear G670s. These are a really nice, decently rated RV tire, one of the few I could get. Much better than what I had on there. So anyway, we're going to follow up with this later. I don't think I'm going to do it right away, and I don't know if the camera can get it, but right up there, you see the rubber, the black rubber seal right on top of the engine there. And let's see if I can get back here where that dark spot is behind the rubber seal and that white lip. That's just straight up fiberglass. Actually, the doghouse door actually doesn't even have any insulation on it whatsoever. There is like a little, like a 1-inch dense foam, I think, between that sandwiches it up. But like I said, you get a lot of road noise and a lot of heat, especially at the doghouse coming up through. So I've got some kill mat or something like that, a Dynamat derivative that we're going to try to get up on there. The problem is getting up in there. I think I'm actually going to have to get down underneath the motorhome and go up and over the transmission to actually get to that spot back there. Hopefully there's enough room where I can get my arms up there to get the matting and get the roller up there to squash it up in there. Definitely can take the doghouse door off, of course. And then, like I said in my first video, we're going to get up into the dash portion. The very front of the dashboard, there's probably almost like 8 to 12 inches of dashboard that's nothing but fiberglass between the windshield and where the dash actually starts in the motorhome. That there's nothing there. It's just straight up fiberglass, you know, 1/4 inch. So when this big old frickin' fan kicks on and everything, I mean, you can just hear it. So we're going to come back to this later. We've got the first part done. We've got the rubberized coating, and that was a mess, and I was covered in the stuff. And I bought some stuff, and man, that stuff went fast. The cans go really fast. I could always double and triple up on this if I wanted to, and which I may do down the road. But for now, we got a good solid coating on there. So we're going to go with that. We're going to see how it goes. But we're going to be moving on to another project you're going to see here real quick when I post my next video. Before we get back to this, when I get back to this, we'll have some more fun stuff. But got another project in the works, another vehicle in the shop that I want to work on and get done. Hopefully going to be able to wrap it up real quick, but we'll show you that here in the next video. So this is where I'm going to end off for this one for now. We'll follow up on this. We're getting ready to do some traveling, so we got to do some prep work. You know, I've got to get everything flushed out. I got to get everything running and going. You know, I started up about every other week, run the generator about every other week, but for the winter, you know, the refrigerator's been off, the water's drained, so need to get in the water system, fill it up, flush it out, get the refrigerator running, run the furnace, run the hot water heater and all that stuff. Just make sure everything's working for the season and get ready to go. Back tires are really good. Not worried about those. Suspension's in good shape. This thing's in really good shape. I picked it up about 1.5 years ago, so just picking up little things here and there. So that's where we're going to stop it for now, and I'll pick you up when I'm back underneath trying to do some Dynamat.